Welcome to the hood. It's hood commentary with your homeboy, the Sportsmane. This is being brought to you by special sponsors, Drippy Whips Inc. Win with us or watch us win. And by Artistic Music Group, where real lyrics matter. Hey, Sportsmane, you know how the game go.
What it do? What's cracking with y'all, man? What's happening with y'all, man, on this Monday morning, man? I'm the Sportsmane. This is hood commentary where the game is trill and it's never the ordinary, man. I'm back, man, back from Vegas after a wild weekend, man. Had a lot of shit going on. But shit, overall, I'm back home in Cali. I'm free. That's always a good thing. I'm free, baby, so I'm not even tripping, man. But we're going to get straight into the show, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, man. Fuck with your boy. We're going to get right into this, man. Now, a lot of y'all, I doubt a lot of y'all. Some of y'all probably seen this fucking flag football shit, whatever, the other day. I didn't watch the shit, and be real with you. I didn't want to watch that trash. Fuck flag football. But anyway, Brady's trying to talk it up, and then him and Luke Kuechly, they had an interview. And one of the press people says, hey, Tom, what are your comments on the Max Crosby trade that didn't happen, and what's your new role here? And what happened? Tom Brady started dancing like Usher Raymond in his prime, all around the question. The only thing he said is, well, in my 23 years of experience, this, that, and this, we got to be together, and blah, blah, blah. I never mentioned Max Crosby, the Ravens trade, not one time. Now, I understand, because Brady's he's in a funny position. He's in a funny position because the reason Max wanted out was because of Tom Brady and his fucking best friend, Alex Guerrero. So right now, he's got to do a lot of fucking buttering up. He's got to get the butter knife. He got to put butter all over that shit right now. Butter it up. That's why first thing they did was say, you know what, let's guarantee Max's 2027 contract. Guarantee this shit, fully guaranteed. So they got some making up to do. But I thought Tom Brady would give us something, but instead, like some of y'all told me, he was dancing around like Usher Raymond and he was talking like a politician, bro. We don't want to hear that. Just say you don't understand what happened. You don't agree with what the Ravens did. Just say something. Give us something, Tom. A lot of us is on the fence, and a lot of us don't fuck with you anyway because you're Tom Brady and the Tuck rule and all this other bullshit. So a lot of us already not fucking with you, Tom. So at least give the Raiders something. Give us something, bro, because that politician fucking answer was not what we was looking for, man. And Max's came out and talked about it. I understand you can't come and talk everything about what happened behind the scenes and this, that, and this. But just give us something, man. Give us something, Tom. Because we already like, fuck you, Tom. But, it is what it is, man. Now, I was watching the Cam Newton show. If y'all ever checked it out, 4th and 1, YouTube's a dope-ass show. He do a lot of good commentary, a lot of good topics. And he basically was talking about how Max Crosby ended up getting humbled by what happened in the Baltimore situation. Now, when you say he got humbled, it's because Max was traded, flew out there to Baltimore, had to take a 2-hour drive. He had to do all types of stuff, right? And the red carpet wasn't laid out for Max like they do for these superstars. Because you got to figure, Max is in his prime. Red carpet should be out that shit. But instead, Max couldn't meet up with the GM. He couldn't meet up with the defensive coach. He couldn't meet up with nobody. He was just like, man, I'm here. What's going on? So basically, there was nobody there in Baltimore really to fuck with Max. So to me, I think when they made this trade, by the time Max flew out there, they already had made their mind up that they was going to make him fail his physical and basically rescind the trade. That's what it sounds like. They already had their mind made up, right? So Cam Newton says he thinks that Max is humble, but he says, hey, look, it happened to me. It happened to Aaron Rodgers. And I said, hold on, Cam, hold on. All due respect, Cam Newton. That type of shit never happened to young Cam. Young Cam in his prime, the carpet's going to be laid out. They didn't start fucking disrespecting your name, Cam Newton, until you got up there in football age, which really ain't up there in football age, really the injuries and shit like that. And it happened to Aaron Rodgers because he was already fucking 40. And they was just like, we're gonna call him, man. We're gonna do this. You know, they didn't really have a red carpet out for him either. But the difference is Max is in his prime right now. 28 years old, all pro, beast, fresh off of 10 and a half sacks. He was the prize of the free agency when it talks about a trade. That trade was the biggest trade of the offseason. So it was a big deal for Max to go to Baltimore. But Baltimore, like I said, they already had their mind made up. So when you say he got humbled, I don't think he got humbled. I think he got pissed off. If anything, they lit a fire under Max Crosby. I don't think he's humbled at all. He's more pissed because he's like, okay, that's how they're going to do me? Bet. Because I like Trey Hendrickson. I'm a Trey Hendrickson fan, but now what they've done is they pit them up against each other. So all next season, they're gonna be comparing what Max does, what Trey Hendrickson does. They're gonna be pit against each other all season because of this situation. But it is what it is. But do I think that Max Crosby got humbled? Not at all. I think he got pissed off, and I think he's gonna be fucking raging. And I believe it's gonna be for the Las Vegas Raiders, but I keep hearing shit, more and more shit keep coming out, so I don't know. And speaking of shit coming out, man, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Pac-Man Jones. I fuck with Pac-Man. Pac-Man is saying his sources in Cincinnati are telling him they're all in for the trade for Max Crosby, but they're not going to do it right now. They plan on trying to trade for Max during the draft. I guess they tried to get into it when Baltimore was doing what they was doing, but they wasn't offering enough, I guess. So according to Pac-Man Jones, the Bengals are all in on getting him, but they have to wait to the draft, and they have a top 10 pick. I think they have the 10th pick. So I guess they're going to try to offer the 10th pick, maybe a player, maybe a second or third round pick, something like that. So I'm thinking if I'm the Cincinnati Bengals and I'm really trying to get Max Crosby right now, I'm probably going to offer the number 10 pick, T. Higgins, and like a third round pick. I don't see them offering this year's first and next year's first. But I don't know. It could happen. Maybe not. This could just be smoke and mirrors. It could just be talk. I don't know. But this is what Pac-Man is saying. He's standing on this shit. And I respect Pac-Man Jones. And I know he ain't just out there, like he said, talking out his ass. I posted about this earlier on TikTok and on Instagram about this exact situation. So as soon as Raider Nation, we get comfortable and think we got our guy back, things still creep up. Shit still come through the crevices. And we just, at this point, I'm just like, look, I'm not going to fucking predict shit. I'm just sitting back and watching now at this point. I'm sitting back and watching because I just don't know what's really going to happen. As soon as we think we got him for sure, we just might wake up in the morning and say, hey, Pac-Man was right. Hopefully that's not the case because I think the Raiders built a really good team on defense around what Max Crosby does best. So hopefully that's not the situation. But my advice to Raider Nation, because we all passionate, sit back and wait. Sit back and watch. Let this shit unfold. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. Because I think this trade talk is going to continue until the draft is done. We'll know day one of the draft if anybody's really trying to make a big move. Because at the end of the day, we can't forget, Max did request the trade. He did want out. Now, things have changed since he wanted out as far as the roster. But what hasn't changed is Tom Brady and his fucking best little boyfriend, Alex Guerrero. They still there. So if they get the proper offer and the team is a good team, they're gonna come to Max. Be like, hey Max, what you think? I don't think Max would mind playing with Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. I don't think he'd mind it. They've already been to the Super Bowl. They've been to playoffs. So just say there's something to think about, Raider Nation. I wouldn't take it full-fledged, but I would definitely pay attention because it's nothing fucking guaranteed when it comes to this fucking Raider fucking situation. It's nothing guaranteed. Now, some of y'all been checking me out on social media, man. I was out in Las Vegas this weekend for the homie Power Raider birthday party. Went up there. First of all, I drove up there from SoCal, so it took me about 3.5 hours drinking Corona and shit on the way out there. I ain't drinking and driving. I was riding and drinking before y'all say anything. I ain't going out like Henry Ruggs. But I went out there. I was getting nice. I was doing my thing. I was getting nice. So I end up at the Orleans Hotel, getting nice, on some tequila and shit. So I go from there. I go to Power Raiders event. I run into my guys up there. Shout out my guy Jay Dange, hip hop artist, man. Y'all look him up on all platforms. Ran into my guy Raider Slim. Ran into my guys fucking Money Loyalty. Ran to a few people, right? Ran to the homegirl up there. We was, did our thing, had some fun, you know what I mean? Power Raider was G'd up, had the suit on with the Raider hat. And, I had to get my drink on. Had me a double shot of tequila, fucking went downstairs. This was the kicker for me. I went downstairs. They had the taco truck down there. All you had to do was have your wristband and you can get whatever you wanted. Bro, I went down there. I got me some fucking pastor tacos. I got me some motherfucking chicken tacos. Man, I was going up. So I was drunk on liquor and I was drunk on fire-ass Mexican food, man. But either way it go, man, I had a good-ass time. The shit was lit. You know what I mean? I didn't stay there that long, but, because I had other shit. I had to get up early as fuck because I was out in Las Vegas for a reason, which was the combine, the Polynesian combine. I had to take the young man down there so he can go and do his thing. So that's why I was already out there. But the party was cool. Shout out Power Raider, man. Appreciate the RSVP. Got in for free. Got my eat on. Talked to some Raider fans. Shook some hands. Took some pictures. And it was a good time, man. Overall, it was a good time. And, yeah, had a good time, man. Had a good motherfucking time. Can't complain. But before we get to the next topic, we're going to have to take this little halftime break. And we're going to have to find out who was out there goddamn mind this Monday morning. Let's find out who out there mind this Monday morning, man. It might not be who y'all think it is, but this is who out there out there goddamn mind, man. Let's see.
Halftime. Hey, spokesman, who out there goddamn mind?
And I'm going to tell you who out there goddamn mind, man. It's the non-believers, man. The non-believers in the Lakers. Look, some of y'all believe in the Lakers, but you don't want to see, you're a Laker fan, but you don't want to see the Lakers win because they got LeBron James and you hate LeBron James. To me, that's weird as fuck. For one, I'm going to tell you like this. They won 9 in a row. 9 in a row. Not 1 in a row, not 3 in a row, not 6 in a row. They won 9 in a row. And they played good teams. This ain't over the Utah Jazz. This ain't over the Sacramento Kings. No, motherfucker. This is over Denver. This is over Houston. This is over the Knicks. The Lakers have been rolling. Now, I'm not trying to say that they are a fucking NBA champion favorite. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that they are to be taken serious and they are a fucking contender. That's what I'm saying. So, you out your goddamn mind, especially if you're a Laker fan, but mainly these Charles Barkley guys. Mainly these Charles Barkley guys, they need to understand that the Lakers are real contenders and they're not going away no time soon. And I think you got to take the Lakers serious before you just write them off this season. For sure. For sure. That's what I'm saying. So wake up. You watch your goddamn mind. Stop hating on your motherfucking team. And let's get this shit cracking, man. It's motherfucking Lakers, the motherfucking gang, man. That's what it is. Now, speaking of the motherfucking Lakers, y'all work with me right here, man. Speaking of the motherfucking Lakers, the debate is on right now. Who's the MVP? Is it Luka Doncic? Is it Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? I'm a little biased, but I'm also realistic and I understand the game, I understand what's going on. So I'm going to tell you like this. My MVP right now, I haven't had Luka in the MVP really all season. He's been leading the NBA in scoring, shit, also shots taken, fucking turnover, all kind of shit. But he's been doing his thing. But when you look at the MVP race, you got to say like this, okay, is your team better without you or is your team worse without you? And when I look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Thunder, they've been rolling. They've been rolling. They've been winning. You don't know if he's playing or not. They still winning. So to me, he's a great player. He was MVP last year because he deserved it. But to me, he can't be the MVP this season when his team has won so many games without him. They've won a lot of games without Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't know how many games. He probably missed at least 20, 25 games, maybe 30 games this season. And the Thunder haven't missed a beat. They still in what place? first place. So to me, I'm looking at the Lakers and Luka. If Luka goes down with a knee injury, let's hope that don't happen. If Luka can't play for 30 games, because Slim Shady missed 25 games, and the Lakers was up and down. But if you lose Luka Doncic for as many games as you lose Shea Gildress in Oklahoma City, the Lakers are not the third seed. The Lakers are probably the sixth seed right now if we lose Luka Doncic for the amount of time that Oklahoma City Thunder lost Shea Gildress-Alexander. So to me, that's how they always measured the MVP, is how good is your team without you. And this is why Jaylen Brown was leading votes, because he was balling without Jason Tatum. But it depends on how you look at that. Some people always felt like Jason Tatum was not as good as Jaylen Brown, right? So Jaylen Brown's played without Jason Tatum, MVP level, but he's probably the better player than Jason Tatum anyway. So it kind of depends on how you're looking at it. But I look at the Lakers without Luka Doncic. We're not in the third slot. We're in the sixth spot. We dancing with the play-in. Because for one, you're going to be dependent on Slim Shady, who's a nice player. I like Slim Shady. You're going to be dependent on the oldest player in the fucking league in his 23rd season who can get it done. But, man, them motherfucking feet get sore, man. When you're 41, man, them feet get hurt. They hurt, man. Your shoulders hurt. You get fouled hard. You fall on the ground. So if it was going to be dependent on just Slim Shady and LeBron, the Lakers would not be in the third seed. So that's how I look at it. I look at the accomplishments. Luka stepped up the defense, leading the NBA in scoring. So to me, for sure, the number one vote getter for MVP for me would be Luka Doncic. That's what I'm saying. Now I want to end it on this right here. Now, Slim Shady, a.k.a. Austin Reeves. Like I said, great player. But when you watch the Lakers play, it's too many games where he plays these athletic wings like fucking Amen Thompson, locked, disappear. Where are you? We don't even know where you are. Both times they played the Rockets, he got locked. And then what that do, that make the oldest player in the league have to step up and give you 25, give you 30. And you already know Luka's going to give you 30 anyway. But I look to the future. I say, okay, after this season, Slim Shady gonna be due that 250. He turned down $80 million on the offseason. $80 fucking million in the offseason because he bet on himself to get that max deal. Which it makes sense. But from a Lakers standpoint, from the franchise standpoint, you sign him to a $250 million deal. Let's say LeBron James leaves. What do you have now? What do you do now? You think that you can have a backcourt with Luka the Don, Slim Shady, Marcus Smart, and that's enough to stop these players in the league, these wings? I don't think so. Because I've seen the defensive fucking struggles that Austin Reeves have. Now, he takes a lot of charges, but don't get the charges confused with good defense. He plays his best defense he can play, but he takes a lot of charges. I'll give him that. But to me, this is what I said I would do. I would package up Slim Shady, sign and trade. He's valuable around the league. You can probably get 2 to 3 players for Slim Shady. I'm trading for these 2-3 players. That's going to help take that pressure off of Luka Doncic. I'm looking at a Dylan Brooks, defensive player, gritty, angry. He can give you 20 a night. I'm looking at Sadiq Bey. He can give you 18, 19 a night. Good size, all of that. He can do his thing, right? You get those kind of guys out there, that takes the pressure off of Luka, trying to make Luka play defense. Because, man, if you watch Luka play defense, that shit is a struggle. But he's been playing way better defense as of late. But imagine Marcus Smart, Luka Doncic, Dylan Brooks, whatever players you trade for, now you got defensive wings, and Luka can just focus on offense. That's what he did in Dallas. A lot of people didn't know how terrible he was on defense in Dallas because Dallas had guys that can play defense. It's like, don't worry about it, Luka. We got it. Just give us 30 a night. And that's what he did. But on this team, if you bring back Slim Shady on that deal and you don't bring in these guys, Luka's going to have to average 40 points a game because of the lack of defense that the Lakers are going to have altogether. So to me, that's why I'm saying that, man. There's no shot at Slim Shady because he's one of my favorite Lakers. He's a beast. He's a young weapon, man. But we just got to be realistic and understand that he doesn't play any defense. He gets stopped and locked by really good guards, tall motherfuckers like and forwards like Amen Thompson. So this is something to really think about, man. I would definitely do a sign and trade with Slim Shady and get as many assets as I can, and then hit free agency and build my team that way to help Luka Doncic and get him off the defensive side. That's what I would do, man. That's what I'm doing. That's the buzzer already, man. It's a short show today. I got a lot of shit I got to do. Coming back from Las Vegas, getting real faded, man. So you already know, man. So we're going to end it right there. I hope y'all fucking enjoyed this show. I hope y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell your mama and them, tell your cousin them to lock in, tap in with your boy, Dasportsmane. Hit me in the comments, hit me in the DM, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. And we're going to keep this shit rolling, man. We're going to keep this shit rolling. So, shit, until then, man, I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. Same time. I had to come on a little late today. I had some technical difficulties and shit. But same time tomorrow, about 11:30, man. Tap in, follow your boy, Dasportsmane. Let's fucking get to it, man. I'm out this bitch, y'all.
We are the future, the past, but still present. Salute to the gods, it's still relevant. Up against the odds, we still sharing gifts. And we don't care if you mad, just keep throwing fit.
Up and down 6'4", life is tougher than steel toes. Look like you headed for death, that's what you went for. You getting put off the set like Steve Wilkos. The police trying to dim in my light, but I'ma still glow. The rope that grew from the concrete, I'ma still grow. Just put this red dot on your knot, but I'ma still go. But I got some shit on my mind, well let it spill, bro. My mama said I'm ballin' with a rhyme, but I keep it real, though. But I only spit about the truth. When you see me and I get loose, when I'm stepping inside the booth. But the difference between me and you is I'm trill about what I do. And like Biggie, I get the loot, or I cock it back, aim and shoot. I'm kamikaze in the Maserati, meaning you going out with me like suicide bombings. This is live on prime time on hard copy. You can spin the